Chekhov 27, and welcome to the moon! I have come here to search for Leroy, so that I may rip off his testicles and use them as golf balls in an upcoming tournament! He's an absolute motherfucker, that Leroy! Sorry, I flew a bit off the handle there. It's just that Leroy's been fucking my bitch whore cunt of an ex-girlfriend, and naturally, I have an overwhelming need to use his testicles as golf balls. But first, I gotta find the motherfucker. Holy shit, Putt-Putt? I haven't seen you in like a year. So, you still a fucking psycho lunatic cocksucker? Oh. So it's like that, is it? Dragonball Z Budokai is a fighting game that I played to fucking death as a kid. I remember sitting on the floor in front of my TV for hours, surrounded by all of my bitches. They all said things like, "Oh, Chekhov, your wiener is so big, and it's not even hard." Shut up! Bitch, I'm playing Dragon Ball Z Budokai over here. Why don't you go outside and do some early 2000s shit, like Club Penguin or getting abducted by Jeffrey Epstein. Dragon Ball Z Budokai is hot fucking garbage, but fuck me is it nostalgic. The story follows the Dragon Ball cast from the Saiyan saga to the end of the Cell saga, and I remember having a particularly irritating friend who claimed that you could play the Buu saga. But first, you had to beat the story on the hardest difficulty without dying once. So, I tried and I fucking failed. Because this game is harder than a Ubisoft executive in a private meeting with an employee. At least, it can be at times. But we'll get more into that later. Let's start off with what we see first. A version of the show's Rock the Dragon intro done entirely in engine. And as a kid, this blew my fucking mind! My tiny child brain couldn't handle it. The intro started up and I immediately came in my pants and collapsed into an epileptic seizure. This shit was fucking tight! Nowadays, though, it can look a little weird sometimes. But fuck me, I still think it's cool. And it's not just the intro. The whole game is in engine. Every cutscene is in engine, which is pretty cool. But I also assume that it's the reason the game is absurdly abridged. You can play through the whole story in about 2 hours, provided you have enough Viagra on hand. Because this game is not gonna do anything for you. Speaking of which, this video is sponsored by Viagra. Are you having trouble getting your dick hard? Unable to satisfy your war veteran husband because your wiener is too soft? God, you're fucking stupid. Take Viagra, you fucking failure. Some Italian fuck made this little blue pill so you could fuck your life away for the next 4 hours. It makes your dick hard. It makes old people smile. What are you fucking waiting for? Warning, this video was not sponsored by Viagra. Hashtag winky face. While the presentation is definitely charming, the gameplay is like pouring molten metal into your urethra. It starts out simple enough, just a bare bones fighting game. Sure, there isn't a lot going on in the sense of interesting combos, but you would hope this wouldn't bog the game down too much. And if you had that hope, you would have been fucking wrong! Holy fuck, there is absolutely no variety here. Sure, the characters appear to have different movesets, but most of this stuff is just repeated between characters and given a different name. The weight of the characters just doesn't feel right. I feel like I'm slapping action figures together, but I keep losing because I'm not slapping hard enough! By the way, I went into the game's settings and changed the difficulty from easy to normal because I wear adult diapers nowadays and felt I could handle this, which I could. Until I got to Cell, this motherfucker pulled down my pants and spanked my bottom until it was red. Like a tomato. After 20 minutes of getting fingered in the urethra by an overgrown rabbit vibrator with a black belt, I turned the fucking difficulty down. Because fuck that. And you know what? It still took me a few fucking tries. Look, I'll be the first to admit that I am not the best at these types of games. But fuck me. This is just fucking annoying. The main issue is that certain battles start off with you having less health than your enemy. And since every round is just a race to see who can hit the other one faster, it tends to be a fucking crapshoot each time. Oh my god. Billy? Is that you? Fucking great. Can you tell Putt-Putt to put the fucking gun down? Oh. So it's like that, is it? God, I wish I could tell you that this game is good, but I just can't. It's simply not worth your time. Unless you're a massive fan of Dragon Ball and absolutely need to see an in-engine cutscene of Vegeta shooting a laser out of his cock, you can totally skip this one.
You're a disgrace to all Saiyans. Goodbye. No! Vegeta!
Now that's what I call a cum shot. But other than that, this game is not worth it. It feels rushed in a lot of places. For example, you have these action segments, which are meant to be little mini games instead of actual fights. But there's only a handful of them, and only one of them is actually different from a fight. It feels like something they probably would have expanded upon if given more time, but now feels really out of place. But there is a bright side to all of this, as this game did lead to 2 more Budokai games which are much better in comparison. In fact, the third one is fucking fantastic. Will I cover it some other time? I don't fucking know. Get out of my bathroom. But one thing I can say for sure is that you can skip the first Budokai game. It's not the worst thing in the world. It doesn't overstay its welcome, but it's simply not worth your time. I give it a 2 out of 5. Well, if it isn't Leroy! You come to join the party? Huh? You took the fucking subscribe button, now you want to take my goddamn life? Well, do it! Just do it! Get it over with already! What? Leroy? Did you do that to save me? But, why? I came here to do unspeakable things to your testicles. Why did you... Hey, where's the subscribe button? What? No way. So she just got up and left. Did she at least leave a note? God, you know, that is just so like her. What a bitch. Huh. I guess she fucked us both over then, huh? Yeah. Let's go home. By the way, I got golf tomorrow, so I'm still gonna need those testicles. Oh, Leroy. I'm not joking. A thick and veiny thank you to the wonderful workforce who have unknowingly devoted their entire lives to the betterment of the Communist Party in my cherry orchard. There is no escape. Last week, I was walking through my beautiful 30-story YouTuber mansion, which was graciously built by select workers of the cherry orchard. May they rest in peace. When I happened to walk right into a table and stub my big toe, and that shit fucking hurt. Oh God, it feels like Satan is fucking my toe. So, I did what any rational person would do and called the KGB, who immediately sprang into action and began interrogating the table. They asked all the important questions. Who are you? Why did you stub Chekhov's toe? Who was in Paris? But the table refused to budge, even after the use of enhanced interrogation techniques. It was only through my own investigation that I discovered its origin. God damn it. You motherfucker! You think you can send spies into my orchard? I'll kill you, you cocksucker! Oh, fuck! God damn it, my toe! Oh, God! It feels like Bill Cosby got out of prison for some bullshit reason, bought my toe a drink, slipped some Quaaludes into it, and fucked it after it passed out. Oh! Fuck!